Let's go. Roundtable Radio.
Roundtable.
You are now tuned into the Roundtable Radio.
Roundtable.
You're now tuned into the Roundtable Radio.
Roundtable.
Let's go.
Roundtable Radio.
Yay!
There we go.
Okay, finally.
There we go.
Oh my God, my bad.
It's all good, man. It's all good, man. Hey, I knew we was gonna get it right eventually, so I wasn't worried about it. I wasn't worried about it at all.
I suck at technology, y'all. Like, I'm so trash.
It's all
How
good.
are you? What's up?
I'm good, man. I'm tired. You know what
Join
I'm
the
saying?
club, bro.
It's a new year, you know what I mean?
Oh, me.
So I'm trying to keep it rolling, you know what I'm saying? But
Man, I felt that.
I'm good, I'm healthy, I'm here, I'm blessed.
Amen to that, yes.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm alive too. Hey, all I can ask for is to be alive at this point. Hey, I survived. We survived 2020.
Exactly.
Hey, that's where I'm at. That's how I feel. That's what I'm sticking with.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was one of them years that we really haven't experienced like that.
No, literally.
A long time for some people, but you know what I'm saying? It was new to majority of the
Literally.
population, you know what I'm saying? So, it was rough, but we here. We blessed.
We
you know
literally.
What I'm so
that's
without
all we
any
can
further
ask for.
ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. You know,
yes.
I like to start my interviews off getting to know the artist one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Getting to know where their head is at when they step in the booth or when they're working on the next project. So I'm gonna start it off like this. When it comes to you as an artist, what would you say influences you or motivates you the most for you to be at your 100% best when it comes to this music game?
Definitely my mental, I want to say. 2020 I used to be a little different when it came to like when I made music. I felt like I was very I had a very hustle mentality to the point where it was like I have to do it 24/7, wouldn't sleep about it. But 2020 has definitely showed me that I definitely need to be in the right mental space, in a sense where like I need everything around me to be calm. I need to be just me in order for me to really work hard and do what I need to do to make my art sound the way it is. I'm definitely a diva when it comes to my art. Like, I'm not I don't want to say like I'm cussing people out, but I'm very serious. I'm very like, it needs to be this way. I'm a perfectionist. So I definitely need to make sure my space is cool. Like everyone's calm. I like it when it's just me. I can't lie. To get me really inspired, I don't even smoke before. I have to be sober now. Like, I feel like 2020 showed me so much about just literally being me 100% with no type of drug, no type of weed, alcohol, nothing. I definitely just have to be me and my feelings in whatever I'm writing, or whatever I'm recording. Yeah.
Hey, that's real, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, if you're more sober whenever you're doing your craft, you know what I'm saying? Like the feelings are more real, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
you're more vulnerable, I feel like I'm more...
You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah.
So, but I smoke after to make sure it's good. I feel like weed helps you like listen better than it does help you perform better. That's just me. Maybe that's just me. For other people, I know it's so different. But I have to smoke after in order to know like, okay, this track is okay. If I can listen to it high and it's good, it's actually a good song.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And you got something good when you can smoke and listen to it and you vibe out like that.
Exactly.
I'm right there with you. So when was it that moment for you? You were just like, when you knew that this music thing was gonna be something that was gonna work once you put your 100% all into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when did it click for you?
For me, it clicked. Honestly, it clicked like 2 years ago when music for me started out as like a literal coping skill. I was going through so much hell. Life is just not easy. And like I started to write and record and stuff like that. It was all a coping skill. It wasn't even for me to be Loners Club, really. Right. But as I started to actually put out my tracks, and actually I like videos too. I started getting into music videos, and that was just super therapeutic for me too. When I realized that other people really resonated with it, I think the song for me was At You. When I put out that video and people were just I got so many views on that the first day, and it picked up really well, and it made me realize like people feel how I feel too. Right. That's when I realized that my music not only resonates with me and like, makes me feel better, but it makes other people feel better, or like they're not alone and stuff like that. So yeah, I want to say like At You, that was a long time ago. That's like 2017 shit. That's when I realized like I'm really finna be in this hoe. I think I'm really gonna Be Loners Club and take it to the T.
It's one thing to be in the game and working on some crap and know like people tell you like, hey, you got something going on, and people show love to your music and stuff like that. And then it's another thing for people to actually latch on to your music. Because
Exactly.
people could say one thing and be like, oh, okay. But when they actually show you that feedback and actually be like, okay, this is actually helping me go through this or go through that, it lets you know that you have something special. You know what I'm saying? You're not just really doing it just because.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
100%. So I feel,
Yeah. So I gotta ask you, man, and this question right here is one of the most infamous questions that I ask when I do. People look forward to this question. People look forward to people answering this question. So I'm gonna jump right into it. When it comes to the music game today, what are your views on the music game? When we look at it today, we look at it. Some of it's good, some of it's bad, some of it's just there, and some of it, people just record just because. You know what I'm saying? But what are your views? Do you think is where it needs to be? Do you think it needs a lot of work, or do you think it's really just an open portal?
That's a great question. I feel like it's almost both. I feel like there's a lot of great things happening in music right now that didn't happen before. Like, for one, girls are getting more recognition, not as much as they should, but girls are definitely taking over, Girls are definitely out here and they're definitely doing some shit. They're taking over in every genre, whether it be indie rock or fucking rap. I love that. But I'm not gonna lie, like, some things in the music world need to die a little bit or just need to come down just a step, like just a step down. And maybe it is kind of the rap game for me. Like, I love rap, I can't even lie. It's not my best genre, but at the same time I feel like there's just certain things within the rap and R&B world. I want to say both of those where I feel like we need to switch. I feel like there is a change coming with that. 100%. I feel like we're in that weird switch where we're about to do something different. I don't know. We're kind of in between. So,
But it's working
yeah,
its way up there, though. It's really working its way up there.
it is. So
Yeah.
that's why, like, I feel like that weird switch is just coming. I feel like we're definitely in the year of change. So even talking about the music game right now, I feel like it's literally about to change. I feel like everybody's realizing certain things within rap when it comes to disrespect, when it comes to just how people rap about things. Because rap now, even how people listen to it is different. A lot of people have a lot to say. Different type of rappers are coming up. So we're not just talking about the same thing over and over again. You know what I mean? So I feel like the music world is definitely changing and a lot of new things are about to come up in general. So even if we talk about it now, I feel like tomorrow's going to get something new. Like,
So what would you say will be one of the important steps that needs to be taken in order for that change to come? You know what I'm
I
saying?
think everyone just needs to be ready to accept it. That's my thing because, like, I mean, like, as Black people in general, we've created almost like every genre. I think we need to be open to more genres. I mean, they started mixing rap with country. The fucking, what's that one song? I can't even think of him right now. I'm also a
Come on,
teacher. You
Lil
think I would
Nas
know
X.
this song? You know what I'm talking about?
That rodeo song.
I can't even think of it no more. Old Town Road.
Well, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I couldn't even think of it.
there you
I
go.
literally teach you to think I know, but but they started mixing, rap with country. Like, we need to be more open. I feel like
But see,
people need
I
to
think
be ready.
it was actually before Lil Nas, because I don't know if you heard that song by Nelly, and I forgot who it was.
Oh yes,
You
from
know what I'm
wait,
saying? Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about with the Nickelback niggas. Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
I think that's
Yes,
where it started from. Once people heard that, they was like, okay, and
they felt the same
because
vibe.
before that, nobody was really doing the whole mixing it up. I mean, you had
Exactly,
just a little bit here and there, but that was on like underground. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. But
But
I feel like
mainstream, nobody was doing that. Everybody was
at
still gangster
all.
rap. You know what I mean?
And
But
I
now,
feel like back then people liked it for a little bit, but no one really did that shit. I feel like now that he's doing, like, now that Lil Nas came, they're mixing more genres because
yeah,
now the alternative world, like, he is very alternative. That was that, like, listening to that project for Lil Nas, he's very alternative. So I feel like a lot of people are bringing the alternative punk rock back and stuff like that. People are bringing back other genres that they haven't listened to in forever and mixing it in with their R&B or their rap or their pop. And I think we just need to be more open because a lot of people realize they did like Lil Nas Old Town Road. You know what I mean? A lot of people like something they don't know that they like. We just need to be more open. That's how I feel about it.
oh yeah, man.
So
I'm
yeah.
not when it first came out, I was like, this, but thing about it is that's today. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's day is judgmental. You know what I'm saying? You got
Right.
people today who will judge anything. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
But you forget that when I go back to that song with Nelly,
Mm-hmm.
everybody to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Everybody was rocking. I don't care. I mean, look, cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm from the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? But I went
Join
to
the club.
hood for music. You know what I'm saying? So everybody rocking that from that shit from the suburbs to the hood.
On
I don't give a
me.
fuck. Everybody gonna be like, oh no, I wanna. We, you know. So
We all heard
now
that
when it
hoe.
comes when it's 2020 or 2029, I forgot when that song came out, but and then Lil Nas X comes out and does the same exact thing, but just in his own
Literally.
way. Everybody like, oh, you know, I don't really know about that.
Exactly.
You know or maybe they heard the gay rumor, and when they found out he was gay, it was like, oh, well, we definitely right. But you gotta understand, you know what I'm saying? How we can't say fuck this song if we're listening to that song. You know what I'm saying? How
Exactly.
everybody don't want to be.
And that's this whole gay thing, that's so weird to me. Like there's so
Yeah,
many
man.
people
I
in the
honestly, I
music
don't really
world that are
care
gay.
that. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
just care about what the music is. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Me, I
Period.
love music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If your music is A1 and you got like people rocking behind you, I mean, look at Prince. You know what I'm
On
saying?
me, that's what I'll be saying.
So at this point, it really should not matter. But like I said, everybody's judgmental about something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you're gonna have your haters, you're gonna have your people that love you. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have the people that pretend they love you and the ones that actually hate you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the world we live in, man.
No,
That's the world we live in.
that's 100%.
So
Yeah.
it is what it is, man. But yeah. So let's turn up a little bit. Let's turn up a little bit. Let's talk to me a little bit about this recent EP, "Leave Me Alone." You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because me personally, I have a song on there. You have a song on there. I'm sorry. Shooting Up the Club that I really love. I actually love the video too. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
So before we get into that, give me a little background about how you came up with the concept of "Leave Me Alone."
Leave Me Alone. Okay, yeah. So Leave Me Alone actually was a poem that I wrote so long ago. Like this is when I was like, oh, so long ago. Like this is before I did music. Like I was like fucking 15, 16. I lived in Minnesota when I wrote this. I was in high school. And Leave Me Alone was definitely at a time where I struggled really hard with my mental health. I want to say I'm more open about it now. I struggled really bad with depression and anxiety. I had an eating disorder growing up. So poetry was where I would turn to in order to as a coping skill for me. You know what I mean? So Leave Me Alone was just definitely like about the angsty teenager that I was and how I just wanted to be left alone in my misery because I felt like I didn't know how to talk about it. I didn't know how to communicate it. It's definitely, the music was how I felt, I want to say. I just didn't know how to communicate. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to feel about it. So the art was just what it was. It was just a way for me to cope too. Leave Me Alone was definitely a huge ass coping skill in a project. Period. So that's what it was. It's just me and my raw feelings and wanting to be left alone in my misery because that's all I could be at the moment of time at 16. Because when we're 16, we don't know how to speak. We're learning how to communicate. We don't know what to say, you know? And it felt like, in 2020 definitely felt like that for me. You know, I didn't know how to speak. I didn't know how to feel. So I felt like it would have been good to put at the beginning of the year. At that time when I had made the project, I definitely felt that way. I didn't know how to communicate how I felt. I didn't know how to tell others really how I felt and just, you know, how to put it in words. So I put it in song.
I mean, you know, that's the best thing because, you know, even for me, you know what I'm saying, music is like a getaway. You know what I'm saying? No matter even if I'm just listening to music or actually in the studio working on a track. You know what I'm saying? Like music, if everybody else is pissing me off, everybody else ain't really trying to hear me or understand what I gotta say. It's just like, okay, I know music is gonna be that answer, that guide. You know what I'm saying? Of course, God, but you know, we're talking music right now.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? I understand you. And then also when you're able to put your feelings on the track and actually have people give you feedback and say, hey, I was able to, like I said, I was able to get through this because I felt where you were coming from. It's like, okay, I know that I accomplished something. Not only getting my feelings out of the way, but also being able to have somebody share their feelings with me and really understand where I come from. You know,
Yes,
so
amen to that.
so
I
you
feel
know,
you. Oh no, I was just saying, yeah, Leave Me Alone is basically that, just in different genres,
oh
different
yeah,
situations, different feelings, all different genres. Yep.
oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Now shooting up the club. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's my favorite one. I'm not gonna lie because I
Oh.
saw the visual and actually we shared the visual on Music Video Friday. It was a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? And the choreography, from the choreography to the way like you actually were able to switch it up. I really love that video. So break down to me the concept behind that video and how were you able to put it together in such a professional way?
Hold on one second, my bad. Okay, so the concept of Shooting Up the Club, the actual song was actually about a breakup I went through. And I did not like, the person I was with was definitely more toxic for me, was definitely more toxic. And then definitely didn't want me to leave the situation, definitely wanted me to stay in the toxicness with him or her. So it was definitely me just saying, I don't care what you do, you can finish what we started, but I'm not in this hoe. I'm gonna leave. I'm shooting up the club. I'm doing that. I definitely was in this relationship and I definitely felt like I couldn't speak in that situation where I felt like I couldn't talk. So it was more of like, you can do what you want to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Period. That's how Shooting Up the Club was. So I came up with the video concept because I'm in love with Azealia Banks. I know she's problematic, but her music is it. So it's definitely a nod to 1991, her video. I am a house girl. I love house music. So that's why I even picked Shooting Up the Club, because it's so like, house music is so like, I'm in your face. I'm going to invade your privacy. I'm in your face. You know, I'm definitely in your face and I'm fabulous. I'm definitely going to, Vogue, in my opinion, is very like, it's like fighting, but like classy. So that's why I picked the music video, you know, because it was definitely a lot of Vogue, a lot of, a lot of movements, a lot of choreography, but we're fighting, but we're spicy about it. We're fabulous about it. So it was just definitely a way for me to tell the person or whomever I'm talking about, like, hey, like, I'm that bitch and I'm going to do what I want and you can do what you want because, hey, I guess you're that bitch too. So
Right. Right.
definitely.
Now,
So yeah.
now, 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 for the ones out there that deal with toxic relationships, artists out there that deal with toxic relationships, if you could give them a piece of advice, you know what I'm saying, from your experience,
Yeah.
how were you able to turn those
Leave
emotions
situations like
into
that.
music?
Or turn my emotions into music.
Oh yeah.
Well, honestly, for me, especially at that time when I made this song, it was definitely hard for me to even like, it wasn't easy. It wasn't hard to write at all. It actually took me 15 minutes to write the entire song. And I actually wrote it like right with the person right there next to me. We were doing two different things.
Oh,
So it's definitely, I definitely felt this way at the moment of time. For me, the best time to write is when you're actually in the emotion. I've learned that, at least for me. I write songs everywhere. I could be in the bathroom and I'm writing music. I could be at work and I'm writing music. I'm at the store and I'm writing music. I'm that person. So for me, we were definitely in mid conversation. We're sitting there talking about shit. He says something incredibly toxic or whatever. And then, well, there goes the song. So yeah. And we just, yeah, I feel like it's best to write when you're ready to write, when you're actually in the emotion, when you're actually there. So
okay.
that's how I do it. Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, above, beyond all that, you were able to come up with a beautiful song and an album, EP, sorry, that really was beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
And
you.
also, I wanna say I know this isn't part of the conversation, but I gotta say this because I'm also a fan myself. I
No,
really
you're
love your
good.
song Gyrate. You know what I'm
Thank
saying? Gyrate
you.
is one of my favorites. Also, I just gotta say that. You know what I'm saying? I can really I
Thank you
put
so
the headphones
much.
on and I just go away. So I want to say that from a fan point of view.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
for that. You know what
much.
I'm saying?
That's like one of the first songs I dropped on. That's a long
Oh
time
yeah,
ago.
okay, okay, yeah, man. That because it just came on. I was like, well, hold up, because I was gonna take my headphones out, and it came on. I was like, hold up, you know what I'm saying?
Had to hear this hoe real
But yeah,
quick.
so I'm
Okay.
sorry. I had to give a little fan appreciation. Now
No,
back to
yeah,
the.
you're good.
Oh yeah, okay. So when it comes to producers, when it comes to production, do you have a particular sound that you normally go for, or are you pretty much open to
Um,
any?
I'm very open to a lot. I feel like I do way too many genres. Like right now, I'm into this. I know I had a almost like a folk like song on my project. I've had house. Gyrate's definitely R&B. Um, Should We is basically electronic, if you, because it's the acoustic version that I did. Yeah, I do so many genres. I feel like right now I've been in the pocket of very much electronic and indie rock. I feel like I switch it up like every couple of months. I definitely am not just one genre at all. So I feel like I do very many things. So right now, even when I'm working on is very FKA twigs, like old FKA, 2015 FKA twigs. So very electronic. I'm doing a lot of indie rock right now. So lots of guitars, lots of like, it almost feels like Coldplay. Like, so that's where I've been. That's the genre. Like, I definitely switch it up. I never have one sound, and I feel like as an artist it's better to do all. I'm also a musical theater major. I do theater, so that's what I mean. I feel like that's what taught me first. Like, musical theater is literally all genres in one, so you have to be good at, you're gonna have to randomly sing a country song and then go to like rap in 10 seconds, so you better figure it out, sis. Like, so I feel like that's why I'm so genre, like multiverse. And yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Well, for any producers that's gonna see this, you know what I'm saying. I
Send me
like
anything.
I definitely like to ask a question on every interview, because everybody has their own point of views when it comes to producers. You know what I'm saying? Some stick with their producer. Some people are all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So you never know.
Believe me, I'm so open. It's not even funny. Dallas is very hip hop rap, so it is hard to find producers and things like that here, just because all of them are like just hip hop or trap.
Yeah.
So anybody that's into anything else, literally anything else, send it to me. Because I'm looking for it.
Most definitely. Y'all heard it. You know what I'm saying?
Heard it here first.
Y'all definitely be sure to get at Loners Club. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Definitely
please.
tune in, please. Now, are there any other projects we have coming up soon, or any projects in the works? You know what I'm saying? Can we look forward to any visuals soon?
Yes, for sure. I'm definitely dropping visuals this year. COVID definitely said fuck you to my whole plan of videos. I literally only released like 3 when I was supposed to release at least a good 5 or 4, or at least another one I wanted to do, But this year I'm definitely putting out more videos. I'm putting out more songs, more singles. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a project at all, but hey, we're open.
Oh yeah, man. Well,
Yep.
definitely keep us in the loop, man. Definitely keep us in the loop.
Of course, I will.
You say what?
I will have songs coming up. Yes, I am gonna definitely have a song coming out. Maybe this month. We'll see. It's all about how it goes, how we feel. Just stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll be here. You know what I'm saying? 24/7 all day. Yo, what's good? No, it's all good, man.
We back.
Oh yeah. Well, let's go ahead and end it. Yo, Loners Club, I want to thank you.
Well, of course, we got to do more of these this year.
Sharing a couple of things about some recent projects and upcoming things. You know what I'm saying? Definitely was waiting for this to happen. It was supposed to happen, I know, a couple months ago, but
right, everything's been crazy.
That was my bad on my end, so
you're good.
I apologize.
You're totally good, man. It's been a crazy year. So.
Oh yeah, but we got one in the books. We here, new year.
We do, and we'll have more.
We started off right. You know what I mean? So we here now. We good.
Yep.
So anyway, like I always say, but hold on. I'm sorry. Before we get up out of here, are there any shout outs you want to give out? Any producers, any songwriters, you know what I'm saying? Friends, family, anybody?
Yeah, no, honestly, no. Honestly, I just want to thank, who can I shout out to? Honestly, everyone should listen to Jax Hop. That might be my new Dallas obsession. Jax Hop and Breon. Get into it, please. 100%. Terrence Spectacle was in here. Get into him too, please. I beg you. Yeah. Shit. Shout out to Dallas, period. All of us, we're coming up, period. So watch out. It's our year.
Oh yeah. Well, there it is, right there. We heard it here first, man. Loners Club, like I said, thank you. We got one. Definitely can't wait for part 2. Like I said,
yes.
Keep us in the loop, keep us updated with anything. You know what I'm saying? Anything you would like to share, be sure to share it with us, man. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
All day, every day. But like I say up here around Tip Radio, stay safe. God bless.
You too,
keep your mask on when you go in grocery stores.
Please do it.
And until next time.
Till next time, boo. Bye.
Just don't let me see you shoot no dogs.
Roundtable Radio.